Let's see. Try to knock out a little bit of side quests here. Testing. Alright, cool. So we gotta speak with this guy, Felipe. That's what we're here for, wasn't it? Under new management. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Hello. Hey, hey, Skitty. Hey, Jeanette. How's it going?
Saw the captain just now.
I'm trying to knock out a couple of these little side questy thingies.
What does the dame have to say about it?
What does the dame have to say about it?
So you're content to abandon the people? Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
Her hat is very flat.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way.
Fermented.
All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
You know...
Thank you, Clive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Honestly, right now, I have to analyze every single sentence because there's some, it's like everything, there's some like double entendre like buried in there somewhere. I mean, you know what I mean? After all that stuff on the, man, that was a wild, man, Land was just rolling on it. He was like, oh yeah. That's some funny shit, dude. Alright, Chocobo. This is my Chocobo Ambrosia. Okay. Like, it's like everything has, there could be a double meaning, you know? Be careful. Oh, we gotta be careful. What are we for? Oh no. Okay.
The reports
Yes.
were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Okay. Yeah, new ones. I mean, this is probably gonna be a big boy at some point. Kind of expect that now. Alright, get back in the groove. Get back in the groove. Just saving up that, saving the limit break. So I got full bars now. I'll watch the health a little bit.
To me, boy.
Yeah, the dog's not gonna help me as much. Oh shit! Because I changed my gear up a little bit, so. But I can do a lot more damage myself. Say, I'm kind of going leisurely pace with these guys. I kind of thought there would be like a big boy coming out somewhere. Is there a big boy? Oh. What even is? It's not even a thing. That was it. Holy crap. That's cool.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Are you alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Man, all this politics and stuff. Can't people just calm down? Jeez. Oh, it's that lady with the flat hat.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm?
Sabine's kind of a
The
cute name.
Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Is this
Perhaps we
heresy?
could, Father.
Hold
But
on,
we
I gotta
don't
figure it out.
want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no
Oh
good
yeah,
will
she
come
knows
of
what's
this.
up. She's a worldly wise
Our
woman.
fight is not with each
You
other,
know what I'm saying?
but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
Hey
You
now,
filled my
come on.
daughter's head with your heresy, but
She's
I
a
will
working
not
girl.
be
No,
corrupted.
you're. No,
Right.
he's the heretic. I'm sorry, I gotta shut
Your
up.
daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded her branded.
Alright, dude, them's fighting words there. That's some fighting words right there. She does what
Jealous,
she
are
does.
you?
She knows what she does, so don't worry about it.
That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griega.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea,
Yeah, this
let
is
us
not a
make
kid's
our
game.
stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together for Northreach.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
The old hooker with the heart of gold.
But she is but a common...
Yeah, and you're a fuck ass. How about
Yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
that? Looks like maybe leadership's a little more complicated than just having white hair and a weird man dress.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
Dude,
I'll
Clive
make my way
can
up the road to Oriflamme.
kill like
For
100
few
of them.
these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
Yeah, we'll be thinning the herd pretty
But
good.
take care.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
I mean, you know, she does what she does, but she knows what she does, and she's totally cool with it. Whatever. She's not hurting anybody. But she's damn sure better a leader than that fuck nugget that was talking all kinds of nonsense. Alright, let's go.
I want steel in the hands of every man.
Let's go. Chocobo. Chocobo. Yeah, that was like a very short ride. Okay. Alright. Yes, this is the part.
Many of them.
Oh, there's so many of them. Oh no.
Not for long.
Alright. Oh, I just got a trophy called Oh Snap. I don't even know what that was for. Okay. It was like some guys just kind of like stand there. You call yourself an encroaching wraith? More like an encroaching Get the fuck out of my
Is it
face. Okay, that didn't make
No.
sense.
It's only just begun.
Alright, here's the big boy. Oh no. Oh crap, I had the wrong icon. My bad. Okay. So here's what's gonna do. First we gotta look out for the other guys. Oh crap. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna take care of this guy first. Alright. Watch out. Damn. Alright, I gotta calm down. I'm being careless. Alright. I gotta get a good. There we go. These guys usually try to jump on top of him. That gave him the frostbite. Precision dodge. Okay. Switch and move. Oh, fuck.
That's
Okay. Skill switch. Shit, dude. I, like, lost my concentration for 1 second. Okay. There we go. Good dodge. There we go. Yes, there we go. There we go. I should kill him right there. There we go. Alright. Cool, we killed the thing. They said to go kill things and we killed them, so they're dead. Cool.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared.
I like when things are simple like that.
Come on, Toggle.
It's like, okay, kill these things. You don't need to be a rocket surgeon to understand what the concept of that means. It's really in the details of how you do it. I mean, some of these dudes are some big... Oh, it's the lady with the flat hat with the feather, and the other girl, the hooker with the hot gold, the crotchety old man, and the dude...
Clive.
Like, yeah, that guy.
It's good to
Here
see
you
you. And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
I hear the girls at the
Well,
Veil can put that
it
stuff
seems we've survived.
all the way right.
For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong.
It is a profession, and is
About everything.
Well, oh, shut up.
I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority.
No, it's a community. These
By
people
simply being one of them.
kind of, yeah, exactly.
By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father.
You know,
I
it's
should
a
never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
yeah.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We
Yeah.
all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Relief? What kind of relief? Never mind. No, but seriously, apologizing, a sincere apology, is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. Because you get
Madame
stronger.
Isabel
Anyways,
is a
whatever.
rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right.
It doesn't have to be
If only
women.
I'd listened to
but
her when I had
she's
the
pretty cool.
chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning, not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here,
Oh yeah, we got a
I
lot
should
of,
see
we
if
got a lot
Isabel
of
needs any help moving the wounded.
we got a place to go. Siddhartha said that to grow is to change. But I don't know if that's
Can we get you anything?
entirely. I mean, it depends on if you consider that there's some ideal that you're working towards, or if you're just kind of like flowing down a river and you can't. It's stupid and silly to try to go back up, but as you go down the river, you can kind of swim towards one branch or the other. I don't know, man.
We did it!
Philosophy
last
is.
one.
I don't know why anybody would want to be a philosopher. It's like opening your skull and just taking a damn carpet mopping machine to your face. Okay, let's go, Isabel. How's it going?
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must.
Oh, good thing
After
Joe's
all
not
you've done
here.
for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Uh-oh. No.
Tell me,
Uh-oh.
if
Uh-oh.
Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
She takes
It's a
care of her
long story.
girls.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister.
She went from being a courtesan
So
who fell in
that
love.
I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive.
I'm not even gonna make a
And I
joke
shan't
about
either.
that because
I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
yeah, pretty sure my boy Clive got your back here anytime you need it. Like a bound courtesan who fell in love, but her husband died, became a... Look, she's a good girl. You can say whatever you want. I get it. I mean, hey man, whatever. You know, I know there's a trope. Oh, what are these? These have gold colors. Oh, I might be able to make some. Okay, that'll be just. I have the ADHD, so I get distracted. This one says displayed in Clive's chambers. I know I need that. Meteorite, yeah. Alright. I got another trophy. And they opened up my eye. I saw the sign. And it opened up my mind. I feel like I get a lot of trophies in this game just for playing it. Like, I don't know, whatever. I'm not really a
It's the
trophy.
last
I don't
one.
care. Trophies, like, you can, there's stores, you can go to stores and you can just, like, have them make you a trophy for something. And you just, like, pay for it. And then you have a trophy. If you want to be like, I'm the best person that ever existed in the history of humanity, you could probably find someone that would make a trophy for you for that. Alright, let's go. So, I need to try to knock out more of these side quests. Man, we got bigger fish to fry right now than, dealing with prostitution. I mean, it is what it is, but right now, hey, uncle. I gotta talk to my uncle. He's probably gonna have some kind of stupid dog shit thing for me to do. Let's see what's up. Hey, uncle, how you doing? Three's Company, like that TV show that was on the TV. Come and knock on our door. Come and knock on our door. We'll be waiting for you. Okay, we gotta go.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
Did he
From
say
what little I
Dire
saw,
Straits? That's
We
another
were right
band.
to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many, but in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain
Larders
cities
is not a
have
common
banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order,
Lola,
yes,
stop.
but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
Eugen Havel.
Until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well,
Okay.
with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
He said frustratingly rigid. I mean, what a combination of words. I'm just. It's just so crazy, like, how people put words together in ways that I'm just like, what the fuck? Anyways.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, Then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Forthwith.
Thank you, Uncle.
No.
Pe-
Thank
People
you, Clive.
need to. I'm not saying everyone needs to have like a British accent, but I mean, you know, you speak English, you paid for all the words pretty much. There's a lot of words that you can use. You know. Now, my dude Clive here, he's got that like RP or a lot of British, not all, but a lot of, and I'm not an expert. I'm an American. Although some American accents do have the same feature, but the linking R. So be like, how is, instead of saying like, how is Andrea doing? He'd be like, how is Andrea doing? Or so, well, he wouldn't say it like that because he would say it in English, but basically like they do this like linking R thing. It's a feature. All right, let's see, Mr. Whatever your name is. Oh, I think we heard this one already. Yeah, Chaos Inward Worlds. I can't kill him. Yeah, it's not like Skyrim. I can't just kill him. Okay, let's go. This quest is called Three's Company. That's pretty... Dude, there's so many side... Yeah, well, you know what? We're knocking all of them out, no matter what. Maybe not all tonight, but, let's see. So this is 3... Yeah, let's go, yeah.
Well met.
Okay, does he have something? Oh, that's like... Hold on. Let me double check. Because that would be like significantly better. Oh, how am I using the wrong... I'm using the whole wrong... What the fuck? I'm using like entirely the wrong sword. Okay, 340. What the fuck? I must have somehow accidentally switched it. I was using the whole wrong sword. Okay, let me see if this is actually better. Mr. Merchant Man, how you doing?
What are you looking for?
See, yeah. No, I don't think... I'm just gonna get some potions, because I always need those.
You've a discerning eye. Many thanks. You've a discerning eye.
What the fuck? Was I really just like not even using the right sword that whole time? Holy shit. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing? Eloise. Oh, I've seen... Yeah, we met before. Hi, how's it going?
What brings you to the caravans today? When we fled our childhood home,
Oh yeah, this is like where it's not fully voiced. When we fled our childhood home, we left behind not only our family fortune, but the names of our parents gave us. I became Eloise, and my brother Theodore. I'm not gonna read all that. Yeah, we met her before. It's pretty cool.
I loved him.
Yeah, because remember her brother was that guy that went zombie, and he actually took himself out. We didn't have to do it ourselves because he had just enough awareness to realize what was happening. So yeah, I mean they were really close. really close
Come back
brother,
soon, won't
brother
you?
and sister. There was a whole weird relation. I mean, not like weird, but like where she was pretty much taking care of him, and he was kind of like a feeling like he was a burden to her and stuff like that. I don't know. But anyways, it's getting late. I just wanted to knock out at least like one good quest line. All right, let me go to this one. Three's Company. Yeah, remember that show? Um, there was I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, it was a show, and it was called Three's Company. And it was like this dude that lived in a
You see that too?
like an apartment thing with like two other like two girls.
Papa? What
You
is it?
know what I mean? Like,
I'm scared.
it's like she was living in a single room with 300 individuals. One of them was male. The other two were female. God only knows what they got up into there. And furthermore, Susan, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to learn that they habitually smoked marijuana cigarettes. Oh, let's kill these animals. What are they? It's actually kind of a messed up movie, like Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. It's actually kind of like weird and violent and shit towards the end, but also just in general. Reefers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of all the episodes of, because I used to stay up late when I was a kid, because I also stay up late as an adult. I've always been like a night owl kind of guy. Anyways, so I would watch, like, you know how like they used to have the Nickelodeon, but then late at night it would be Nick at Night. So I watched all kinds of like Gilligan's Island and shit.
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Alright, looks like we have to kill some people here anyway. But at least on Three's Company, there weren't any like beheadings or anything like that. I was too young for that at that point.
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
My dude ain't got no chill.
Please, Field Marshal. Oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't.
Yeah, well. Okay, the guy in the purple costume is the bat. We gotta get the mages out first. Alright, let's see if I can get. I gotta get him. Ow! Get them distracted. If I can jump over. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay. Cause they'll put like buffs on the other dudes, and then it makes it harder to take them out. Alright. Here we go. Come on, doggy, get him. I'm trying to save my limit. That's all I needed. see if I can finish this quest. I'll probably call it a thing for tonight. There you go. Yeah. He just kicked him up in the air and said, "You know what? Fuck it. Fuck you." Okay, we slow him. Another goblin coin. I have more money. I mean, it's not so much money. It's like I gotta find things to actually spend.
A little longer than I'd have liked.
Yeah, it did take a little longer than you would have liked, Clive. But you know what? You can't be impatient about this kind of stuff because you want it done right, or do you want it done fast? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Oh, he's got like 5 different names at this point.
Doesn't change who I am. Or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
Cui bono?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now, we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals, but those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is it going to be the madam?
And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Or his
we'll
uncle.
All have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this.
His uncle could probably.
Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
We'll see.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
Yeah, very good.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience.
The Dane? Or
Someone
your
like
uncle?
Quentin.
Or Quentin? Oh,
hope
I didn't even
can
think
convince
about
him
him.
at least.
Yeah, he would be good at it, wouldn't he? I don't know why. So many characters in this game, you kind of get them mixed up. But no, he's pretty good. He knows how to wheel and deal. That's what he does. Oh, did I go to the wrong place? No. No. Okay, here we go. He's just like out there a little bit. That's cool. Oh yeah, that's right. This is like a vineyard kind of deal. You know, if you like grapes and wine, that's where it comes from. All right. Sure.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Alright, cool. What do you have to say?
Quentin's gonna build us new Lostwing, and I'm gonna help.
Yeah, man, follow your dreams. God knows this world needs some dreams. Alright, let's go. I guess I can turn this in real quick and then I'll probably call it a night.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his. But yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Yeah,
Uncle,
man.
Assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle-axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
This should inspire people to like use better words. Jesus Christmas, that was like a high school like
And
AP
how, pray
level.
tell, will we get that grain
There
to
we
the
go.
capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
He does. They'll work it out.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony?
Why do I have a bad feeling?
Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, my quill!
I feel like it's not gonna just. I don't know. There's gotta be something
Well,
happening.
my boy, the stage is set.
Okay, I guess that all went
is.
good. There you go. Never
This is
mind.
the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive.
See, now he gets another
want you to
name.
keep
Now
this
he's got
signed
like 6
accord
names.
as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
No, but seriously, so yeah, there you go. That's one good little chunk taken out. Grace Company. Oh, what the? Oh, what is this? Oh, is that cool stuff? I don't think I use that. Fuck. Okay, never mind. It's well, I mean, at least I get another thing to put on my wall. Okay, cool. So, yeah, there's definitely. Let me just look at it real quick. Have I knocked out most of them? I guess, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go, like, get off and kind of chill. Yeah, it's kind of late. But that's cool. So, I guess that's the last one that I really need to knock out. And then we can go. This is probably the end of the game. So, alright. Well, hey, thanks anybody that's been watching. Sorry, I'm kind of like falling asleep.
What do you think
Yes,
that thing is?
do you think what thing? It's a damn a damn distraction. No, I'm pretty sure it's like the devil himself is what it is. All right, yeah, I'll see y'all later. Yeah, thanks, Skitty. Thanks everyone else that's tuned in. See ya.